one break, I need faith. Faith to believe you, faith to receive you. Give me something I'm lacking. I don't need nothing.
I don't want to be natural. Natural? That's nasty. Sis, if you don't detox these pits and put on that natural deodorant so you could be great.
Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Plus Size Vixen YouTube channel, and I'm your Plus Size Vixen. If you're new here, my channel is nothing but fashion, beauty, and vlogging. And as you saw in today's title, we're going to talk about detoxing those armpits. Honey, it's necessary, especially if you're trying to become a natural baddie. Now, before we get too far in this video, let me give y'all some of the rules that's definitely necessary. Y'all see this right here? I need y'all to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and definitely leave a comment if you're interested in knowing more about detoxing your underarms and a little more information about wearing natural deodorant. Now, before y'all jump in the comments and be like, I don't wear natural deodorant because I'm not trying to be musty or natural. Give me all the aluminum. For those who want to be aluminum free, this is the place for you. If not, it's cool, sis. Rock your aluminum. Nothing stopping you over here. With that being said, I get a lot of questions from people about natural deodorant. Quick disclaimer. I am not a dermatologist. I'm not a doctor. I just had to figure out what works for me and my body type. And just a little background story. The reason why I went to natural deodorant is because I suffer from HS. That's Hidradenitis Suppurativa, if I'm saying it correctly. HS for short. What is that? Basically, is acne of the skin. I used to get boils literally the size of, oh my God, 50-cent pieces under my arm. I did not understand what was going on. It was painful. It hurt. When it busts, it was disgusting. It was leaking. Honey, I got fevers from it, everything. I went to so many different doctors, from dermatologists to my PCP. Am I saying it? Primary care physician. PCP. Yeah, I'm right. And they used to give me a lot of antibiotics. They used to give me a lot of topical stuff, but nothing was working. And I was like, what is going on here? Like, why do I keep breaking out? Something isn't right. So, here are some of the reasons why you might suffer from HS. One, shaving. They claim shaving your underarms does something to your underarms which causes the boils. So that's one reason. Another reason you might get HS, it might be genetics. It might be something in your family. That could be another reason why you get HS or boils under your arms. Another reason you might get HS or catch boils under your arm, what I learned after doing so much research, is HS is linked to pre-diabetes. And the reason why I figured that out is because, wait, hold on that thought. And the fourth reason you might be getting boils under your skin because of those deodorants that are not aluminum free. Now, let's just get back to linking HS with diabetes or being pre-diabetic. I noticed I really wasn't a shaver like that. I used to shave when I was younger, but as I got older, I used Nair. So I know that wasn't the case. Genetics, I did find out it did run in my family because, I did bring it up to my mother. She shared with me her mother, which is my grandmother, suffered from that a lot of times. The diabetes part is because I realized my diet, when I used to binge eat my sweets and, the carbs and all that good stuff, I would have a flare up. And I would literally, I can say, and it didn't happen right away. So maybe a week or two later, I would feel something under my arm and I realized I was off my little health kick, my little healthy lifestyle. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting another one. So then at one time I was tested and I was told I was pre-diabetic. And when I did learn that information, I did everything you could think of to be like, let me change my diet, let me get more active, more water. I did all the things. The other thing I noticed it was the problem too was the deodorant. So we know antiperspirant deodorant clogs the pores so you don't sweat, so you don't be funky, which is cool. We want to be funk free. We want to be fresh. We want to feel confident when we're outside, especially in the summer months, the warmer months, colder months. I don't care what months it is. You just want to be fresh in general. With that being said, though, as much as I was thinking I was cleansing under my arms, I really wasn't. So now that my pores are blocked and they can't breathe, guess what? The buildup comes. So after again, all the research, the YouTubes, the TikToks, reading different journals, being on Google, surfing Beyonce's internet, I said I have to do something different. And that's when I fell into the whole natural deodorant thing. At first, I went to a what do you call those? A holistic place to get all the natural deodorants. And of course, it didn't work. I was like, I'm not feeling fresh. I'm not feeling good. So I used to carry the deodorants with me, and I was like, this is becoming a bit too much. I got to do some more research. So let me give you the steps to help you detox your pits so you can wear natural deodorant and it can be effective. Are you ready? Step number one. Once you make a decision you want to become a natural deodorant baddie, right? You first things first, you have to detox your underarms. So you will need to get right here bentonite clay and apple cider vinegar. Now, a lot of times I've been seeing bentonite clay just used as a facial mask, as a hair mask, but I never really see too many people, maybe more now, talk about how it can be a mask for your body. You will mix that together in a bowl. I would definitely say not to wear anything you care about because it can get messy. Make sure you have a towel around you, mix it up. Plate, make sure you're deodorant free, make sure there's nothing under your arms, make sure you're bare. So maybe do something like this at night or before you start your day on the weekend so there's nothing under your arms. Put the paste under your arms, hold it up, let it dry for 15 minutes. It should be hard, right? You wash that off. Once you wash that off, the next step is, since again, HS is acne of the skin, and since your pores are clogged, your next step would to be is to use an acne wash. You know how we use all these acne, salicylic acid stuff for our face? You can use it under your arms. I would suggest PanOxyl. Use PanOxyl next to clean under your arms. That's definitely next. After you finish cleaning under your arms with the PanOxyl, next to use is a body scrub. Now, I'm not suggesting none of those tree hut scrubs because we don't want no artificial flavorings or scents under our arms. So use a Shea Moisture, which is like a natural shea butter, or they use coconut oil to detoxify your arms. And if you want to take it up a notch, also use a scrub that has salicylic acid as well. That will also be helpful. Once you do all that, right, you dry under your arms. Once you dry under your arms, take a cotton pad, a cotton round, put some witch hazel on it, and clean under your arms. So hopefully you're doing this at night because after that, no deodorant. In order for your arms to be completely detoxed, in the beginning of my journey, I did this once a month. I'm going to say after 90 days, you can start doing it every 3 months and then start to use your natural deodorant. Now, I know you're probably like, oh, that seems so simple, but it is. It's really not that difficult. I noticed when I started doing all these steps, my HS died down. I didn't really have to worry too much about the breakouts, you know, going to sleep and, if anybody has HS, we know it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it be hard to hold your arms down. This helped me so much in the process to the point that I did have some trial and error with natural deodorant. I first started with Tom's. I felt like it was doing something for me, but I really didn't like it. So after leaving Tom's, I found Hello. I love Hello. Favorite one is Sunny Days. If not Sunny Days, then it's the lavender vanilla. And my next top favorite is the coconut one. I still carry my deodorant with me, but I never feel the need to reapply because I still feel fresh and clean, right? So, again, if you want to become a natural deodorant baddie, you have to detox your underarms. You just can't go from wearing regular deodorant to natural deodorant. It don't work like that. And you also have to do some internal stuff. And what I mean by internal stuff, it's not just sometimes what you put on the outside, it's what you put on the inside. So I definitely suggest that you get some chlorophyll, add it to your water, and you can might drink that twice a week because that's also a natural deodorizer to deodorize inside of your body. Because we're also have to combat the inside of our body as well, which would be helpful in the process. Because as much as I love Dove and Degree and all this stuff, honey, if you suffer from HS, that's no joke. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I mean, I don't have any enemies, but I don't wish that on anyone. So, to alleviate your HS symptoms, now I am going to say this, right? I'm not going to say it's fully going to go away. I'm never going to sit here and say that, right? I still have little spells where I'll get a little one, but when it's small, I feel like in my case, I was able to pop it like a pimple and it leak right out. But I'd rather a little pimple than having it the size of a 50-cent piece to the point I can put my arms down. It's painful. And I noticed when I had HS and it was huge, I used to get a fever because now that's my body trying to fight the infection. And I used to be like, why am I so hot? It was because the infection, the inflammation under my arm, it needs to drain out. And I feel like after a while, the antibiotics the doctors was giving me, I was getting, used to it. The topical stuff, I was getting used to it. No. Detox your underarms and become aluminum free. Let me tell you, and it's so many good aluminum free deodorant. Look, so many people is jumping on a bandwagon. Dove have it now, Degree have it now because they're seeing people are starting to transition over from antiperspirants to aluminum free deodorant. So these tips and tricks was helpful for you to detox your underarms, to make you more confident in your decision to transition from an antiperspirant to a natural deodorant. Again, my next venture is trying to conquer the darkness under my arms. I have tried turmeric soaps and just different lightning stuff. It hasn't been working. So I'm on a venture. So once I figure it out, or if y'all have some tips and tricks that I can use, definitely drop it below. I did think about taking the turmeric and mixing it in with the bentonite clay and apple cider vinegar to see if that works. Never know. I might have to just do some experiments just to see if it works. However, I appreciate y'all so much for watching this video. And I appreciate it even more if you follow and you like this video. Until next time, I am your plus size vixen. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell a friend and tell a friend. Until then, be great.
Give me one break, I need faith to be.